Well, since today is National Inventors Day, our skin celebrates the invention of Pour Moi Climate Smart Skincare. This is the French anti-aging brand that's formulated specifically for our climate right here in Tucson. This is so groundbreaking, this concept, that it was actually awarded a patent. Joining us now is the inventor, Uli Haslacher, and her special guest, her father, Robert, who played an intricate part, a very big part in the early days of Pour Moi decades ago. Welcome back, Uli, and great to have you here, Robert.
Thank you, Hessa.
We wouldn't be sitting here without you. We're going to talk about that in just a second, but I have to begin with Uli because the demonstration and the before and after is just shocking. I cannot see this enough. So talk about how one of your hands looks decades older than your other because it looks so young and so smooth.
This hand is a regular moisturizer, and this hand is climate smart. And look at the difference. So what we found is that formulating per skin type or formulating for age even doesn't really give us this extraordinary results. But what we found is that when you formulate and customize for the climate you live in, like here, the high desert, then you do get these extraordinary results. And it's just not me saying this. This is major research that has been done by the large institutions like the universities. So it's unbiased research, it's evidence-based research, and it really does work. My hands are the living proof of it.
Yes, it's the evidence right there. And it's so specific that it's different from what you would use in Phoenix because we're in the higher desert.
Exactly.
And I just wanted to mention that before people order this because it is the mountain cream, it's not the desert cream. So I love that it is pinpointed what we deal with here in Tucson. So let's get to your father. So great to have you here, Robert. So you traveled all over the world. And tell us how your job, which was with the powder coating industry, has to do with Pour Moi Skincare and this groundbreaking skincare.
It's a little bit funny. My daughter, was always traveling with us, and she was very interested in all the developings. And we have been in Israel, and I was, in this time, it was in the 70s, there was developing of the outdoor coatings, and I tested some types and checked some types, and she asked me always, what you're doing, what you're hearing. And so I explained her, look here, the sun makes this, the sun makes this, the weather makes this makes this, and Uli was always
right, yes.
This was the attention what I gave her.
Yeah, because you saw how it weathered in different types of climates, right?
Correct. And when I entered as a professional in the beauty industry, I really actually found myself traveling all over the world too, and I got real problems with my skin. It turned from great skin to bad skin, and I started to do a journal, and then I saw it was really the places I went to, and actually much larger, the climate was so different in these places. So I did more research, and I was shocked when I found out that actually how skin works, that what we do in skincare didn't really match up. So then I was able to pair up with really the most innovative, most recognized laboratory in France. They have produced in the last 100 years, some of the best products that you see in the department stores, and they were also so interested in it. And then together in France, we created, after a decade of research, the world's first climate smart skincare. And you can see right here all these climate stresses that you have in the desert. You have the high altitude, so it's thin air, harder for skin to hold on that moisture. You have, a lot of UV. It's the way of how the UV light hits this area is more stronger. On some days when I visit my parents in Fountain Hills, it's cooler, but when I go out and I hold my face to the skin, it's still so strong, the sun, Yes. So you have very high UV, so you need a different antioxidant strategy than somewhere else.
Formula, yes. So we have the High Desert Rescue Kit here. So walk us through some of the products.
So this is everything you need for useful skin in Tucson. You have what we call the quench and drench. You have is the first step, the hydrating balancer, and that gives you that first layer of anti-aging. It's like drinking a glass of powerful vitamin water. Then you have the black serum. This makes your smart skin even smarter.
And it preps your skin.
It preps your skin. It gives them all, it really gives them all the anti-aging ingredient it needs to renew and repair itself in the Tucson climate. And then the star of the show is the Mountain Day Cream here, because you mentioned already the high altitude. This is exactly made for Tucson. Then the night cream that aligns with your repair and renew process at night. And then the Desert Day Cream when you go into the low desert. And today's special to celebrate Inventor Days, because we got a patent for it after years, and also for, you know, to celebrate Valentine's Day. We also going to put into it the Tempered Day Cream for days like today where it's humid. You go out, you have
raining.
I know more rain.
We have the monsoon.
Exactly. So it's so much fun to dress your skin accordingly to the climate, but what's even better is that you get this amazing results, these dramatic results that you want. And who doesn't want to have beautiful skin, Heather?
Right, exactly. And Valentine's Day is coming up, and I have to mention this works really well for men too, because now they're jumping on this. So great to have both of you here today, Uli and Robert.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you. Pour Moi Skincare is offering the High Desert Rescue Kit for just $88, which is 50% off the regular price of $176, and you can purchase this by visiting their online store at pourmoiskincare.com/Tucson, or by calling 909-243-1456.